position of crown land. That land is crown land.
And
A land that has been accreted is crown land. And we are saying that there are hundreds of Bahamians who over the years have applied to the government for the lease of crown land. Some of them have not even heard from it. And I have a personal objection to anyone being able to acquire such large pieces of crown land when there are hundreds of Bahamians who can't get an answer.
realize that your beloved friend Louis Bacon.
No. Let me correct you. I've never, excuse me. No, wait, stop. I've never met him. I don't know him. He's not my friend.
All right.
We just happen to perhaps be on the same side. I've been on the same side as the devil. When the devil said to Jesus, "Thou art the Christ," we were on the same side. So I would be on the same side with anybody, but he's not my friend. No, let him finish. Let him finish.
So
I
perhaps
just want to correct him.
Well, there's lots of people behind the scenes says there is a very dear friendship there. But if you say it, okay, let
the people who say there's a friendship establish
let me
that.
finish. Now, I heard you. Let me finish. So if I used the word friend mistakenly, fine.
Good.
You corrected that.
Now I listen.
So my next door neighbor, do you realize that he's been trying to drive me out of my beloved place now for 10 years? Do you realize that he's built his buildings over my easement? Do you realize that he's put huge speakers the size of these buildings and tried to blast me out of that place?
I have heard as much. But the truth of the matter is, I have little concern about, let me be honest with you. In my neck of the woods, and you see where we are. You see where we are here.
That's why I came.
No, listen. What goes on behind the gates of Lightfoot Keep really does not occupy any major concern to me. It really doesn't. I've heard the stories over the years about the conflict between yourself and your neighbor. I really don't care. I'll be honest with you. I don't care. The only thing I am concerned about is what is going to adversely affect the small people of this country. And anybody who does that, I will have to get involved. That's all. I have no interest, really. I believe you and your neighbor have the resources to fight whatever battles you all have to fight through the courts or wherever. And you know my position is, if the courts cannot satisfy you, both, then perhaps you both should get on a park and duke it out among yourselves. All I'm saying is, anything that's going to rob the Bahamian people of the right to enjoy the patrimony of this country, I'm opposed to that.
Well, I have a lot of problem with that statement that presumably implies to me. I take that personal. I have been dedicated to this country more than any single person in this whole country. There's testimonial after testimonial to exactly the opposite. I have invited the people of Bahamas, all the people from this town, into my place. And you know what? I've been crucified by my next door neighbor for doing that. To doing that very same thing. And I have taken them criminally to court.
Yes, okay.
And when I took him criminally to court, he paid off the Attorney General that previous, you want to learn about this? He paid off and withdrew my lawsuit. And I will now have to reintroduce that criminally. Now, these are criminal charges. Now, the point that you're making, as if I am holding back the benefits of Bahamian
Never
people.
implied that.
Well, you just finished telling me.
No, I said anybody.
All right, you just implied that to be me.
No.
All right. So, okay, so let's just establish that we're on the same side when it comes to that.
We'll be on the same side.
All right.
Okay,
No
no problem.
Now, did you know that Mr. Louis Bacon dug up the entire seabed beside me, totally and absolutely legally? He did exactly what you're claiming to say that I did. He did that illegally. On the record, dug twice the size of the marinas, the seabed, twice as deep, illegally. Did you know that he put a berm on the other side illegally? And then did you know that?
No, I know, but let me put it this way. If he did that, then the authorities should deal with him.
And
we are not going to advance our cause by this today. This is an introduction, and I'm glad it happened.
Well, I needed to have the opportunity to set the record
But
straight.
we just need you to talk.
Because on TV, He's bad-mouthing me personally.
Who's bad mouthing you?
You.
No. No, you see, you always no. Excuse me. No.
Let's set up a
Excuse me.
meeting.
No, this a good
this
we
is-
can arrange a talk. No. You know what you're saying? Listen, you're saying I'm bad mouthing, but that's not true. You know, everything I said, I preface it by saying the government said. Now, if there's anybody bad mouthing, it's the government. I'm only quoting them.
And that might have
And there may be an error. There may be an error, but I'm only quoting them.
If the government is saying that, we will correct that.
That's
All
all
right.
right.
Let us
Will you-
walk
no, I
like
would
we
like
are.
to invite Mr. Mark to come and see for
Yes,
himself
yes,
and
yes.
get the other kind of
Yes.
presentation of information.
Right.
It is not that one-sided government at
That
all.
is big of you, Brother Nygaard.
And that's all he's saying, Mr.
Like,
Speaker.
I mean, here.
Let's sit down and talk.
Listen. I am prepared to talk to anybody.
Please come
At
over.
any
Yes.
time. With a view.
I'm here to invite you to come over
Yes.
and talk about it. And as you said, duke it out.
That's
if you
right.
like.
No, not me.
Well,
no.
I'll duke it out with Louis Bain.
Yeah, that's okay with me. I don't mind, or anybody
any
else.
Single time. I invited him to come on TV with me and to talk about it any single time.
I
And I
will-
would also like to be able to explain to you all of the things that you're saying in there.
Let's set up a time.
I will go. Wait, I will go with you on TV or anyone else on TV to discuss the Clifton thing.
Yeah.
Thank you,
This is
sir.
big of you, man.
Thank you.
You came to him. Right on his doorstep. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that. That's the
He quotes a paid-off government as if they got a statement of fact, yet he doesn't let this government, make
Exactly.
the decision.
Well, I'm glad he made a statement. He said that the government is saying it. If the government is saying that, then we need to make sure the government fix
the
it.
facts. Exactly.
I'd like to throw my support behind the establishment of the sea park. There are resources there that need to be protected.
This is about preserving a sea park for the use of generations of Bahamians.
Sign the petition and talk to the relevant persons. I say to the government, to all those who are in power to deal with it, let us save this beautiful park for Bahamians.
But the young children that I see on this tour, they will be benefited.
I just want to encourage all Bahamians just to come and see what we have. I think we have a great appreciation for the reason and the need to protect it. Because if we don't protect it, like was said earlier, I think we're going to lose so much in the process. But this country has so much to offer, and yet still we're just playing with it.
So I look forward to the day when the Clifton Sea Park will be a reality.